Honorable Speaker, this Lubowa specialized hospital has become a bottomless pit. We need to stop. Minister of Finance, we are throwing money into this bottomless pit. This project, we were told that this is the panacea to the idea of Ugandans going out of the country, medical tourism. You told us it's going to be complete in 2021. That was the first date. It didn't happen. We were told 2022. Then it was moved to 2024. Last year in April, the Attorney General of Uganda, the Honorable Chiriwa Chiwanuka, said that Lubowa Specialized Hospital is going to be ready to kick off operations in June of 2026. We are at the tail end of April 2026. June is around the corner. Between you and I, Lubowa Hospital is not going to be ready. The Right Honorable Speaker spoke about a structure, that when you move by the roadside, there is a structure. Yes, when we made a lot of noise, a structure came up. But that structure does not account for the nearly R1 trillion shillings that we have put. That shell structure, brick and mortar, it does not account for the nearly 1 trillion shillings. It does not. Honorable Speaker, I made a statement here after trying to access that place and I was denied access. I said, government, these hospitals, colleagues here, they all are talking about hospitals in their areas, medical facilities, health center force. I said, the money we are throwing at Lubowa Specialized Hospital, why do we not channel that money to the health center force, to the referral hospitals in the different parts of the country? Why? Because those ones are already in existence. They only need to be beefed up to deal with the drug stockouts, to deal with equipment issues. But this specialized hospital, we can wait until, I don't know, 10 or whatever years from today. It's not going to happen. We keep throwing money therein. The completion dates keep being moved. Why are we doing this? Honorable Speaker, together with colleagues on the shadow cabinet, we visited...
What is the current completion date given?
But we have never gotten a report. I have been on this floor numerous times asking for that. Right, Honorable Speaker, you promised twice so far that you will go with us to check.
Minister,
you have not.
Honorable Minister, you need to give us that information when you have it.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. I'll bring a comprehensive report, but where we are at right now, the hospital is at 75% completion. And Right Honorable Speaker, I also want to give this information that the hospital is not the building. COVID actually did halt operations there. But the thing is, the hospital has equipment, has a lot of other infrastructure that is put in place. It's not just a building. As there last year,
it's already inside.
They are already training people to start working. The training rooms are there. The beds are there. The wards are already up and running. But the thing is, having all this equipment at once. Remember, when we went to COVID, even manufacturers were not working abroad, and most of these things were being imported in. So we had a lot of time off work. But right now, as I can tell you, I don't think we'll finish this year without that hospital opening. It will be up and running because most of the infrastructure is in place and the equipment is in place. And the human resource is available.
So you'll need to get a timeline and give it to the House?
I'll do that in less than 2 weeks, Madam Speaker.
Okay.
Right, Honorable Speaker, the Minister of State for Health has said on the Hansard that the wards are up and running. I put it to you, right, Honorable Minister, you are telling us a lie. Which people have been treated at that hospital? Because when you say the wards are up and running, what's a hospital ward? It means people walk in, patients, they are treated. How many have been treated so far? And you see, that's the challenge we have. So she's giving us an update casually, and yet we are supposed to be appropriating money. Why does the government want to be accountable? Every year you come here for money for Lubowa Hospital. You never give us an update. It's only when we insist that the Minister of State will arise and give some kind of casual update. Always give an update so that we believe this thing here is viable or it is not viable. But every year you ask for more money. Each time you ask for money, we ask for an update, accountability. You don't avail it. But you keep wanting more money every fiscal year. This is wrong. Right, Honorable Speaker.
Where is Dr. Yume?
Right, Honorable Speaker. let me proceed with my other concerns. I hope that government, because you see now she's saying she's going to bring a comprehensive report in 2 weeks, but we are passing the budget today. So against what do you want us to give you money? The Minister of Health at one time went to that facility and she was denied access. The Minister of Health, your boss, she was rejected from accessing. And yet she's the one supposed to be supervising this project. So you deny the Minister of Health access, you deny MPs who appropriate money access. Why do you keep coming back for money here? You people, we need to stop playing around with taxpayers' money. So me, as a person raising this issue, I reject that casual update from the minister. We want a comprehensive accountability report about Lubowa Hospital, because nearly R1 trillion has been spent. Can that R1 trillion be accounted for properly? Not saying there's a structure up and running, because you see, all of us have been involved in some kind of construction here. Brick and mortar, it is easy to put up. So what you're telling us, bring a comprehensive report. If you should have done that before asking for more money. We cannot shoot first and aim later. You first aim and then you shoot. Honorable Henry Musasizi Ariganyira.
Okay.
Honorable Speaker, I went with colleagues to visit a couple of these private companies that keep being given free taxpayer money. And I each time brought a report to Parliament. ROCO, 263 billion shillings so far. We understand they want more money. Honorable Speaker, this ROCO here is the one that has been, for the last donkey's years, been constructing the parliamentary chambers. Maybe it is also due that we get an update. What's happening to the parliamentary chambers? Because the date has kept on shifting. And the reason I'm concerned about that is because this parliament spends billions of shillings renting office space to MPs and staff at private facilities, Kingdom, Kampala, and so on. Why are we spending billions of taxpayer money to rent office space, yet somebody was paid to build new chambers for Parliament? Why? And in addition to that, this ROC was given more free money, 263 billion. This was free money, apparently to bail them out, that they were struggling with debts.
Honorable Law.
Why?
On the issue of the parliamentary building, when we came in, we opted to terminate the contract with the ROCO because the work was not moving. And when that happened, ROCO had already taken more money. So if we terminated the contract, we would be the ones at loss. So what we decided now, what we agreed as a commission with the finance, that we will not pay ROCO money. Now the money is being paid directly to the suppliers. As we speak today, the glass, there was a change of design. And in that change of design, because of the bomb blast which took place here, we said we needed a glass resistant something, bomb blast resistant glass. So when that change of design came in, finance and commission agreed to pay directly to the suppliers. As we speak today, money is not paid directly to ROCO. The money is given to the suppliers. And as
Honorable Speaker, and maybe that's all the updates that I'm talking about, because it's important that this Parliament gets to know how the money is being spent, and the public too. Honorable Speaker, I had not joined Parliament when I was following the story of the new parliamentary chambers. I was actually a journalist and so on. And so the public also keeps following. So they keep waiting with bated breath. When is this structure going to be completed? So it's important that these updates get to happen, so that as we appropriate money, we know what is happening. Honorable Speaker, we went with colleagues.
Actually, the construction of that building started when Honorable Peter Gwang was a commissioner. They are the ones who gave out that contract. For us, we inherited the contract. Isn't it so?
Madam Speaker, first of all, I think we need to be thanked for coming up with the new chambers of parliament.
And before you go ahead, when you say that it will end the accommodation problem, that place does not have any accommodation, no offices. I am telling you. It only has 2 offices and committee rooms.
Madam Speaker, I am here laughing with the leader of opposition on a question which I want to say this. Madam Speaker, I want to confirm that the plan for us to have a new chambers was made by the PC, which is a parliamentary commission. In the original plan, of course, I want to confirm now that I'm almost making to about 9 years ever since I left the PC as a commissioner. But the original plan, to be honest, had a section of offices. The original plan had a section of committee rooms. The regional plan had a provision of a gym. The regional plan had, if I can try to remember what was planned for, and a cafeteria for members of parliament, which is the executive cafeteria. So I want to say this, that it's important, Madam Speaker, as the chair of the commission, that you take time.
Honorable Ogwang Peter, my little brother.
Yes, right, Honorable.
You people gave a contractor.
I'm coming to the question of the contractor.
The design.
I'm coming to that.
That place has only 2 offices and committee rooms.
Madam
and
Speaker, these are matters which we can still go back to the records, because the PC is here, the clerk's office is here. These are not matters we are going to conclude in the House, but I want to confirm that if the information I'm giving is maybe out of context, but I remember I was the chair of finance planning at the Parliamentary Commission. But I also want to say, Madam Speaker, that I would really want to employ your office to get back and look at the original design and plan of the new chambers of the Parliamentary Commission. I thank you.
Honorable Lob, you finish.
So, looks like I've thrown a spanner in the works. But here we are, and that's why it's important for updates and so on, because the original people who issued out the plan and contract are saying offices were catered for. Now we are told offices are not catered for.